Hey guys, Bob from Better Music here with the brand new Boss GT-1 guitar effects processor. I'm gobsmacked at this thing. Over 80 usable effects in here. It's got the engine from the GT-100, Boss's flagship multi-effects processor. And it's got this easy editing feature, which is really cool for the beginning player, all the way up to professional level. It is just fantastic. The customization on this thing is awesome. So check it out. So I'm going to take you through 5 of the sounds that I've created with the GT-1. Now I've had the unit for about a day, so I've spent a little bit of time with it. I'm just making some really usable patches. I've also added into the control here an overdrive for a lead sound. So I'll start with this. This is like a classic sort of country setting, tweed amp, a little bit of slapback delay. So check it out. Add the drive. It sounds fantastic. I love that sound. So the next one I'm going to take you through is a very, very handy feature for, I guess, for the working musician. It's handy. It's an acoustic simulator. So this one here, I've been on this one the most, I reckon. So this is my favorite so far. So rich. So a very usable feature and very usable sound. Go through the next one. I set this up because I'm a massive Judas Priest fan, so I thought I'd set up a Judas Priest sound. So Marshall stack sort of sound with a little bit of chorus. Now with the control, I've added a boost with the chorus, so you'll hear a big difference. That's a lot of fun, that one. Alright, so guys, the next sound that I've created is, I guess, a Dead Kennedy sound. So I'm a big fan of Dead Kennedys and East Bay Ray. He's known for having a really thin tone. So out of humbuckers, it's a bit hard to get, but there's a feature in here that emulates a single coil sound. Again, a very, very usable feature for the working muso. On the expression pedal, I've actually turned the delay on. So if I wind that back, the delay's off. There's also a drive in this section here as well, which is a cool feature. So I'll take you through it. So a very cool sound. The next one I'll take you through. Again, this is a really cool idea for guitarists that don't want to take multiple guitars on the road, but want to have different tunings and things. So I've set it up like a heavier sound with a pitch shifter on there. So in the closed position, the expression pedal is in standard tuning. When I open the pedal, it goes down a step and a half, so down to C sharp standard, which is again a really cool feature. I've also added a little bit of boost here in the control, so have a listen. So that's a really, really handy feature as well. And lastly, good old delay. Everybody loves delay. So what I've done is I've just created a patch here where it's the classic Roland JC-120 sound, one of my favorite clean sounds, with a stereo delay, with a tap tempo here, and I've also added a volume here. So again, you know, being able to use it as a working muso, you can swell the volume and the delay in and out as you please, and that's all assignable in the interface. So I'll take you through it, have a listen. So again, a really cool usable feature. So I'm going to take you through the interface of the Boss GT-1 now and show you just how easy it is to customize your sound. So if I go to this memory edit, you can see the signal chain here. We've got everything from the preamp, overdrive to effects, and the signal chain has different delays and reverbs, which are all assignable here as well. So if I go to Effects 1, I've set up a phaser in the control here. By setting it before the preamp, it's a lot more full on, a lot more devastating. So if I show you what it sounds like, I can then move it to after the preamp, and it's not as full on. So So it allows for ultimate customization of your tone. What I'll also show you with this is in the preamp section, you press enter here and you can see that there's the controls here as well. You've got a gain, a level, amp type, and then all the way through these EQs and levels. This is a feature throughout every single effect on the GT-1. So it allows for ultimate customization. Alright, so if the signal chain I showed you before in the interface is a little bit too complicated for you, or if it's your first time with the multi-effects, there's this really cool feature on the Boss GT-1 called the Easy Edit. If we press this button here, it gives us 3 distinct menus here. So we've got tone, vibes, and echo. So what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll build a basic sound. I'll show you how easy it is to do now. So if I start with a sound, we go, let's go for a brick combo. Flange. With all of this. And it's that simple. There is another great feature in the Boss GT-1, which is the Easy Select. And what this does is allows you to choose a preset in the unit via style. So it's a really cool feature in that we can go to everything from like a jazz sort of sound, like jazz fusion sound. So all the way through to, let's pick another one. R&B, what's in there? Orange Crunch, let's have a listen. You saw how easy it was to do it. It's really, really simple way to navigate around the Boss GT-1. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to delve a little bit deeper into the customization of the unit and how much flexibility there is here. So I've got a regular sort of sound here, and I'm going to show you that by assigning a particular function to the control, how it can change your sound and the customization available to you. So this is a regular sort of sound, and then what I'll do is I'll press this button and it will turn off the overdrive and it will engage the effects 2, which I've got set to an EQ with a pretty radical sort of sound. You'll hear the difference. So if I hit it, so that is one of many programmable effects that you can change and add into the control or assign to the expression pedal. And funnily enough, there is on the back of the unit, there's an out for more expression pedal, with another expression pedal I should say, and another control as well, so allowing maximum customization of your sound. So another feature that I'd like to touch on is the USB interface in the back of the unit. This serves 2 purposes. The first is a USB interface. So you can actually use the tones from the Boss GT-1 directly into your recording software and use all of the tones that you've created. Secondly, it allows you to log on to the Boss Tone Central website and download artist presets from their libraries into the unit so you can use them for your own gigs or your own purposes. So there you have it, the brand new GT-1 guitar effects processor from Boss. If you have any questions or any comments, leave them in the field below, and stay tuned for more exciting Boss products to come. Rock on! There's some really cool features in here. What I love about it more than anything else is a response. So it has that warmth and that natural response like a traditional valve amp. So I could see myself using something like this live, no problem at all.